Happy Saturday, ladies. Hey, I get all kinds of questions as a coach. Can I eat meatloaf on my diet? Can I have a burger with my family? The answer is yes, but I want to talk to you about how. Because if you're on a diet, it means you want to cut your calories down while keeping your protein up so you can hold on to that muscle, because our body wants to consume our muscle on low calories. Yikes, that's not good. It kills our metabolism, and it does more than that, ladies. So it makes the look of our body not be what we want it to be, and especially as we age. So you got to monitor that protein. But listen, can you eat meatloaf? So I did a little research, and I want to show you what I teach my clients, okay? I teach lifestyle over diet because I have been on a diet, and most of you have too, where it's, I can't eat that, I can't eat that, I can't eat that. And then when you're off the diet, you kind of try to remain somewhat good and end up gaining the weight back, right? Well, that sucks. And that's not a way to do it. So how Wade and I have stayed in shape, you know, we got in shape after the age of 50. I'm 55, I'll be 56 in October. And we have learned to make this a lifestyle that we don't hate. Because if you hate a diet, you are not going to do it very long. I've tried it. And that's why I hate diets. You hate diets. Everybody hates diets, right? So let's talk about this and how to make this work. So if you're out there, so everybody can see, if you would give me a like, a thumbs up or something, so more people on this page can see this video, I would appreciate your support so very much in that way. So it helps Facebook let people know that what I'm saying is important. So it kind of lets it go out there. So thank you for the thumbs up, ladies. So I am going to go over a meatloaf recipe right here in Natasha's kitchen. Now, I don't know who Natasha is, but this meatloaf recipe has like 5,700 votes, and she has a 4.99 score out of that many votes. So out of 5 stars, that means this meatloaf is cooking. It is awesome. This is a hot meatloaf, right? So we're going to go over it and how to make this meatloaf recipe one that you can actually make at home and serve to your family. They're going to love it, and you're going to hit your weight loss goals. How about that? Can we do it, ladies? And no, I don't do low carb. I eat carbs all the time, but this is still going to be low carb. So if you do low carb, hey, we got you covered. We got to bring those calories down. Even in keto, if you're keto, which I don't do keto anymore, thank God, because I like to have some bread and some cake and all that stuff. You know what? If you do keto, this is going to work for you, because you have to manage those calories even on keto, or you're not going to lose weight. So let's talk about this. So I used my trusty MyFitnessPal app, and I got Natasha's kitchen recipe right here. And this is for her meatloaf, and it's got some yummy ketchup crusty topping on top. It's really good. So, all right, here we go. So the first ingredient is 2 pounds of ground beef, 80%, 80-20, which is not very lean at all. And so that's the first thing we want to change out. We want to do a ground beef that's lean, right? And so we're going to do, instead of 80-20 or 85-15, we are going to do 93-7. And this, my ladies, is where we are going to save the most calories. Because listen to this. We go from 2,320 calories of meat, that's for 2 pounds, in this meatloaf, down to, just by dropping it to 93-7 lean, 1,360 calories. So we have saved over 1,000 calories just by lowering the fat content of our meat in our meatloaf. Whoa, that is a lot. 1,000 calories less. So we're taking her ground beef and we're changing it out. We're still using ground beef, and it brings our calories down to 1,360 from 2,320. All right. Next thing she has on here is the onion. We're great with the onion because that's low calorie. The eggs, 2 large eggs. Now, there is a lot of fat in the yolk. So because of that, instead of using 2 large eggs calories comes to 143 calories. We are going to use 4 egg whites, okay? And we are dropping the calories from 143 down to 69. Whoa, that is really good. So that's another big drop. All right, her next ingredient is garlic cloves. Perfect. 3 tablespoons of ketchup. 3 tablespoons of ketchup doesn't have a lot of calories, but in a minute, you're going to see how much ketchup we use on the top, and it does. So ketchup matters. So instead of using regular Heinz ketchup, which is good, 3 tablespoons is 60 calories, we're going to cut those calories in half by using Heinz no sugar added ketchup. And I'm going to tell you, if you've not tried Heinz no sugar added ketchup, it is good. And it's half the calories, so we're dropping it down 30 more calories from 60 to 30 calories. And Patty, thank you for saying I'm the best coach ever. That is awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Nikki, thank you for your comment too. So that is so cool. So we are going to change out our ketchup and lower that. All right, parsley, great. Don't have to worry about that. Panko breadcrumbs are not really high in calories, but I like to trade those out for something instead of panko, because if you're low calorie and low carb, those pankos are going to hit you right in the carb area. So what I like to do is instead go get me some pure protein crackers, or you can get Quest crackers. Just get a bag, individual serving of it, crunch those babies down, put them in like a plastic bag and just crunch them down and use those in your meatloaf, okay? Instead of the breadcrumbs, we're using the pure protein crackers, and they are good. If you are on a diet and you're high protein and low calories, you're going to want to try Quest crackers or pure protein crackers. They're so good. So we're going to take that panko, and replace it with pure protein crackers, which are high protein crackers. Yum. All right. Then she's got parsley. She's got milk. We're going to replace our milk. Okay. We are going to use, and I forgot to put this on here. So milk, let me put it in my MyFitnessPal app. We're going to use 1/3 cup of milk. So that is, and we're going to trade it out. And I'm going to tell you what we're going to trade it out for here in just a second. Let me make sure I got all this in here. All right. For our milk, we are using, instead of whole milk, because there's a lot of fat in whole milk. So we're going to drop that down, and I am going to use unflavored, don't get vanilla, oh Lord, it wouldn't be good. Unflavored almond milk, unsweetened almond milk for 1/3 cup is 10 calories. So we're saving quite a few calories there. Not a lot, but it's a good trade-off, right? No one's even going to know you traded it out for almond milk. They are not going to know it. So go ahead and use that. The next thing that she has is salt, good, Italian seasoning, as my kids say, Mom, it's not Italian, it's Italian. How many of you say the long I or the short I? I always have said Italian. I'm way off, I know. People make fun of me, that's all right. And so that's good, because that is just a dry seasoning. And then black pepper and paprika, great. For the topping, listen to this. So we've got 3/4 cup of regular Heinz ketchup. There's where that ketchup is going to bite us in the booty. So we want to trade that out. So let's fix that. So 3/4 cup of Heinz ketchup is 237 calories. Yikes, that is a lot. So we're going to trade it out once again for that Heinz no sugar added tomato ketchup, which is only 120 calories for 3/4 cup. So we are going from 237 calories to 120 calories, a savings of 117 calories just in our ketchup. They won't know. Believe me, ladies, your family won't know, you won't know. It'll taste great. So then inside of the ketchup, she puts white vinegar. We're good with that. But then another calorie-laden thing is that brown sugar. But listen, the brown sugar she's using is only 2.5 teaspoons. Is that right? No, 2.5 tablespoons. So I have that serving off. Hold on one second. 2.5 tablespoons, not teaspoons, Allie. And I don't see a tablespoon measurement on there. So that would be what? 3, 6, 7 teaspoons, something like that. So I guess it would be higher than I thought. So that's going to be about 80 calories, okay, for that brown sugar. So you can get a Swerve brown sugar. Now, I do not like Swerve brown sugar, but I do like, because of not because of the initial taste, but because of the aftertaste. Something about it tastes metally after you eat it. It's weird. So I would instead use whole earth sweetener, and it's a granular sweetener, and it's made from erythritol, monk fruit and stevia, and it's granular. And if you don't know what it is, it comes in a green box, look it up. I would instead use that, which is 0 calorie. And that is the best flavored non-sugar sweetener in my opinion, and in my husband's, who's very picky about his sweeteners. So it's the closest thing to sugar I have ever tried. So try Whole Earth. So you can trade that out there and you save 80 more calories. Now, this is for the topping, right? And then she has garlic powder, onion powder, ground black pepper, and salt. Good. So listen to what happens to this. If we just do that and we make this meatloaf in this new way, we save per meatloaf 1,272 calories that will not be missed. They will not be missed. You will enjoy your meatloaf, believe me. So with us trading those out, you're saving 1,272 calories. There are 8 servings in this meatloaf, which is a pretty big serving. So in our total meatloaf, we have now 1,749 calories. It serves 8. That is now down to 218 calories per serving. We can fit that into our diet. 218 calories per serving for our meatloaf. 26 grams of protein, which if you're a client of mine, you understand why we focus on protein, because when we're in low calorie situation, we want our metabolism fired up and we don't want to lose muscle. So we focus on our protein. 26 grams of protein. Ladies who are low carb, it only has 5 carbs. Whoa. And we went from 25 fats in the original recipe, where the calories are 9 calories per gram, to 9 fat grams. From 25 fat grams in the meatloaf to 9. That's where we saved most of our calories. If you can hear my husband back there cooking, he's cooking our lunch. So can you have meatloaf? Heck yes you can. And that's how you do it. If you like this and you want to see me do more of these, then give me a thumbs up and say do more in the comments, because can you be on a diet you love and still hit your goals? Thank you for the thumbs up. Still hit your goals? Heck yes you can. And that's how you stay at your weight goal. Once you hit it, ladies, you can stay there with ease because you got it figured out. That's what it's about. So I am Allie. I am 55 years old. I'll be 56 in October. And I got in shape after the age of 50. If you're looking for a great coach who loves you and wants to see you win, that's me. I'm the founder of Bod Babes, and I would love to work with you. I work with women all over the world, in lots of countries, and I would love to work with you. Reach out if you need me. If you're just now watching this video, you might want to go backwards. Love y'all. Have a great Saturday.